All right, everybody, it's still your boy Gene, still out at the range, still have the CZ P-10C Ported, and I'll tell you a little bit about what we're going to do in today's video, hopefully getting it out to 500 rounds with some different types of ammunition. Before we get started doing that, as always, I want to extend an invitation for you to know Jesus Christ as your Savior. If you do not, please reach out to me in the comment section or at gsquaredtactical@gmail.com. Allow me to at least share the salvation plan, the good news of the gospel of Jesus Christ. So what I'm going to do today is I got 147 grain loaded up in here. I'm going to, at the start of this video, I'm going to do, the up close just to see the mitigation of recoil while shooting the 147. That's literally all I'm going to do. And then I said, well, it's only fair on the Canic Prime that was also ported that I ran 1,000 rounds through without incident, uncleaned and all of the above. And I ran 115 Blazer, mostly all that through that. And that's why I ran 115 through this, because I didn't want to hear nobody's mouth about, well, you put 115 Blazer brass through the Canic Prime, and why won't you do that to the CZ since you love it so much? Well, I'm going to do that, okay? Also going to run steel through it just like I did on the Canic Prime. Gonna at least one magazine of steel, see how it handles that. Maybe two, who knows? I might do the whole box just to see, okay? I've never had a failure out of a CZ, and it's gonna hurt my soul if I ever do. Did have a QC issue with this one. Go back and check out the initial thoughts video, and you can see what that was, okay? I'm also gonna put some 124 this go round, also Blazer brass, but it will be 124, and I'll probably put another magazine on target showing accuracy with your carry ammo to 147. I can't do a whole lot of that because, again, I buy my own ammo, so it makes it a little bit tough. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn the camera around, do the 147, not shooting at anything, just looking at the recoil management with the carry ammo in there, and then I'll turn the camera back around and we'll just get to shooting these different ammos, trying to get it out to 500 rounds today. Before I do that, if you like what you see, hit the thumbs up, subscribe right now, because that is the most important thing that you can do for us as a channel to help promote not only good, honest, down-home, blue-collar gun reviews that you can trust on YouTube, but also to help us build the channel so we can continue to share the gospel of Jesus Christ. But you can also go over and help support us on Patreon, $5, $10, $20 a month. You can go to our, you can cancel that anytime. You can go to our website at gsquaredtactical.com. You can click on the three lines in the corner, click on support the channel, pick a tier, wipe out the price beside the tier that's already pre-inserted, and you can wipe that out of there and put in what you would like to donate. We get about 97% of that, so we get the most of that. You can do super thanks as well. But again, if you can't do any of that, make sure you subscribe right now, and we'll get right to testing this a little bit more. So as mentioned, I'm just going to put the jacketed hollow point 147 through there, not shooting at anything, just to see how it mitigates the recoil with your carry ammo. Let's see how it goes with that. All right, so now I have my MagTech steel loaded up. And like I said, I'm gonna try to put about 500 rounds through it today, because I'm not shilling for no company. Even if they did send it to me for free, I'm still not shilling for them. That's probably why I won't get a whole lot of stuff for free, right? But I'm actually testing the gun, okay? I'm not out here putting the best, most high quality ammo from my ammo sponsor through the gun. I'm actually testing the gun for you guys. And so, although I'm not reconning on the ground, I'm not out here sporting my skills and how fast I can shoot targets and stuff, because that's totally what is helping you guys out. That's totally what is letting you know whether or not you can trust and use the gun for your defense. That's not what I'm about. I'm just out here blue collar testing these things. Going to put this steel through it, probably a couple more. I had 45 rounds in here, so I'll probably just finish those off. Not going to shoot at the steel or anything. Again, just not shoot at the steel. I'm shooting steel, shoot at the steel. No, just shooting the gun. Again, just running it. And another side note is that typically when I shoot these ported guns, I know on the the Canic Prime or any of the ported guns, even my Glock that's ported, dude, the area around the port, the sight, and the sight's a little bit dirty, granted, but the area around the port and the sight and everything, the slide was just filthy, just black and just unrecognizable in a lot of ways. As you can see from the picture here, this was still pretty clean after almost 400 rounds. So I don't know what that's about. It's not shredding the blazer brass either. So I'm a little bit worried about this steel. Again, never had a failure out of a CZ, so here goes nothing. I'm not really worried about it, you know I ain't. I always like shooting the steel, especially around the 4th of July, because it throws those sparklers out. All right, so I shut the camera off after shooting the steel, loaded up another magazine of steel, and so that's going to be, after this will be 45 rounds, and then I got three 17 rounders loaded up here with the 115 Blazer brass, and I'm also going to do 124, in the progression towards 500, and probably do another 147 on target to show you accuracy with your carry ammunition. So I'm going to put this steel through there and just keep running it. All right, 17 rounder of the 115 Blazer brass. You'd be surprised when you put that many rounds through a gun in rapid succession, how tiresome that'll become on your finger. But either way, there you go. I did 3 17 rounders, another rounder of that. Let's see what that is. So we got 17 times 3 plus the 45 I had already done. That's 96 rounds. So I got 104 to go. So I'm just going to do what I normally do and just go through those, come back, wrap up the video. At some point, you just kind of stop shooting at the steel and just trying to run rounds again. I'm just testing the gun, but overall, still wasn't bad. Just goofing off a little bit. Got a little dip of death in there a couple times. Just trying to run it as fast as I can to make the video as short as possible. I got 6 rounds in here, and then I have 147 grain, 17 rounds loaded up in here. I'm gonna do an accuracy test on target, and then I'll wrap up the video finishing off, polishing off the MagTech steel. So there've been 45 rounds of that. I'll literally finish the video with that. It'll be 500 rounds. It'll be 200 rounds today, 500 rounds total. Still no malfunctions, no issues. Like I said, did have a QC problem. Invite you to go over and check that out. The steel definitely made it a little bit dirtier on the port than what it was, but either way, still not as bad as most of them are. And so let's do these 6, and then I will turn the camera around and we'll get an accuracy test with your carry ammunition. 147, Winchester 147. Definitely not my best work, but not bad either. I tell you what, coming out to the range with a CZ, any CZ really, but this one as well, is just pure fun. So most of these videos, I don't have fun doing them. I'm just doing them for a purpose, as I've already stated many, many times. But pure joy when I come out with a CZ. And that's why I like CZ so much. And so there you have it, folks. I'm going to run this steel. I'm going to wrap the video up shooting it, just be done with it, right? So it's going to suck if I have a failure with the last 15 in steel getting out the 500 rounds, because then I have to stop and talk about it, right? But that's what I'm going to do. Thanks so much for watching. As always, to God only be the glory.